Hello Pisces, welcome and welcome back to Pisces Network, you guys. We are going to get into another reading. Long time no speak. Happy New Year, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. I basically stayed in the house and did a lot of cleaning. I took advantage of the period of time, I'm pretty sure where the moon was in Virgo, and I cleaned up. But I really don't feel like the New Year's until like the beginning of Aries season. I feel like Aries season ushers in the real New Year, the true New Year, because Pisces, as you know, we are the last sign in the zodiac, technically. So I just feel like right now, just like I told everybody on the Nutcase Network, I feel like right now is the time of preparation, and I want all of us to use this time wisely in order to initiate the changes that we want to see, to bring about the changes that we want to see. So I just hope you guys are doing well. Be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe. If you guys would like to purchase a one-on-one with me to sit down and have a personal reading through Zoom, they are on sale right now. Now is the time to purchase these readings, because after the 15th of January, the coupon code will no longer be active for 10% off. Members get 15% off. If you would like to check out the coupon code, be sure to go to the community tab, okay? Especially if you're a member. If you go to the member section and you look at the community tab posts for the members, you will see the 15% off code. And I also think I included it in some of the readings, but that might have just been for the diameter. But the code is listed for all members on the community tab, okay? But everyone else, you guys, thank you for being here. Welcome to all my new subscribers, new members. Thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. Be sure to subscribe, like the video, you guys. And again, if you do want to get those readings, the link to the website where you can book is listed in the description box, along with that coupon code, okay? Also, you guys be sure to go subscribe to the Underground for me. That would be great. And if you want to donate or contribute to the channel, please use the PayPal or Zelle information below, you guys. Thank you to everyone who's contributed. We're going to start with these. I like these. Hold on, you guys. Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle, okay? That's a mouthful, honey. Shout out to Lanice. Shout out to Melody. They are really big supporters of the channel, so I really appreciate you guys. And everyone else who supports the channel is equally as important. I just wanted to shout them out, okay? All right. I like these cards. Lanice gifted us these cards, you guys. And they are like glossy and thick, and they kind of remind me of these Psychic Tarot cards, like when I first got the Psychic Tarot. But they're a little stickier. So let's see. For Pisces, I'm going to do all of the readings like this for the first reading of the year. Calendar year, we'll say. So that we can kind of see like where Spirit is trying to guide us to, what we should be preparing for, okay? For Pisces, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for Pisces. What is the most important message that you have for Pisces, Spirit? What is the most important message that you have for Pisces at this time? What do you want them to know about the current situation that they may be dealing with? Oh, wow. Dynamic. The deck was upside down. I didn't know. Dynamic and transition. Interesting. So there's a triangle. This looks like a little octopus tentacle. All right, so let's see what this card is talking about, guys. I'm moving a little slow. Everything's fine. I'm just collecting myself, okay? 23, dynamic. It says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. That's complicated in my brain. Like, was that complicated to y'all? I don't know. Again, the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. Okay, it helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So I just feel like this is about being energetically dynamic. Now you have transition at the bottom, which says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence. Ooh, prosperity. Interesting. And our lives. So yeah, so transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, because it always changes. Nothing is constant but change. It says so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Both of these cards say ease and grace, which is interesting. Ease, grace, and great joy. So I feel like you guys could be going through a dynamic transition, like a very monumental, significant transition in your life, Pisces. It feels like there could definitely be some type of transformative energy, or like a situation could be transforming. The energy or dynamic of a situation could be transforming. Because dynamic has several meanings. Like the dynamic could be talking about like the energy of a situation, like relationship dynamics, like the vibe or the vibration of a situation. The breakdown could be considered a dynamic. Like, because I'm thinking about like The Sims. The Sims 4 introduced these different relationship dynamics within the game. And sometimes, depending on the connection that you have with the person in the game, you may have a strict dynamic with a parent and child, or you may have a difficult dynamic with two siblings. And that could be considered one of the meanings of dynamic. And then it also could mean something that is very like monumental as well. Something dynamic. Interesting. So the transition that you're going through right now could mean two different things. This is a card number 23, which is a 5. And then you have 43, which is what? A 7? Okay. Which ultimately both of those break down to a 3. Interesting. Okay, so let's see real quick. Let's see real quick, Pisces. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys, because we want to improve. Now, again, because this one was kind of throwing me off, like the vocabulary or the verbiage that she used. But it says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Okay, so you may be required to basically incorporate parts of your past into the cultivation of your future, Pisces, as you go through this transition. But they don't want you to be so focused or bogged down by the past that you don't embrace the new kind of dynamic, okay, since we're using the vocabulary of the situation that you're basically walking into. Now it says oh my God, if I say this word one more time, y'all go back and start the video over And every time I say the word dynamic, you're going to get $1 in your bank account. So count it back. Tell me in the comments how many times I said the word, okay? That's how many dollars are about to be in our bank accounts. Okay, so it's about to come again. The word dynamic, in italicized letters, can be described as an energetic force or process that is constantly changing. Can be described as an energetic force or process that is constantly changing. Exactly. That makes sense. When we talk about the dynamics of something, we refer to the way it works or interacts. Now, if we add the words vibrant and full of life, we have a perfect description of what dynamic entails in the new energy. The triangular shape and color of this activation refer to the masculine aspect, which is full of direction, power, and presence. All the circular shapes refer to the infinite and flowing aspect of the feminine, while representing the mechanicism. No, that's wrong. All the circular shapes refer to the infinite and flowing aspect of the feminine, while representing the mechanism of the dynamic process, one that brings together different aspects, harmonizes them, and makes them work together. That is what the feminine energy does, pretty much. The result is a process that is alive with energy, movement, color, and change. Just by witnessing this process, one automatically becomes part of it, as nothing that is witnessed remains unaffected. The activation of dynamic is about bringing together things that do not typically go together, whether it be colors, styles, words, music, and even food. With dynamic, we bring harmony wherever we go, intuitively sensing how everything works together. We shine our light brightly with vibrant color for everyone to see and experience. The deep, dark blue of this activation's background indicates the depth of consciousness. There are 3 different patterns visible in the background. Can y'all identify them? Representing 3 different layers of consciousness and manifestation. Although completely different in origin, there is an unmistakable harmony between the way these layers come together to support the dynamic process. The square border represents the form-based reality of our earth-bound life, the plane of our physical bodies, and the place where the dynamic process takes place. Interesting. Try this. Get up on your feet for a moment and shake your hands. Move your body. Take a couple of breaths. Get your heart pumping, your blood flowing, and your energy moving. How does it feel? Do you feel alive? Now take a fresh look at a situation or question at hand. How does the dynamic energy feel to you now? Ooh, that's interesting, Pisces. I'm going to put it together because it kind of feels like this is a situation where Spirit wants you to see how your influence, your input, your energetic potential, and you touching a situation, being present in a situation, you thinking of a situation. It's like Spirit wants you to understand the effects of your energy touching a situation, or you maybe even literally touching a person, you speaking to people, having conversations. It's like Spirit wants you to be aware of, let me pull that. Spirit wants you to be aware of like the magnitude of your impact. And I feel that's something that you need to be aware of, not only because you want to make sure that you try your best to keep your attitude positive, but also because when you see this come to fruition, and I'm getting emotional because a lot of people don't fuck with you right now. And it's not because of you, it's because of them. And it is because of you, actually, because people can't really tolerate or stand or stomach who you are because it challenges them on such a level. that I feel like a lot of people are becoming sick to their stomachs just to even say your name or think of your face or see you. But it's like, when you move this mountain, because that's what I feel like you're about to do. When you literally pick up this mountain and move it out of your way, not only are you going to crush a lot of the people who did not believe in you, not saying that you're doing it on purpose, but I just feel like it's going to be a natural occurrence of the situation. But it's like, they want you to see that. They want you to see how you touching the situation created a magnitude of vibrational changes that allowed for a situation to basically come to fruition in your life. And they don't want you to give credit to anyone else but you. Of course, you didn't do it alone because your spirit team is there with you. But I think a lot of times you guys give your power away. Either you wish everything well for others and not include yourself. For example, I said Happy New Year's to everyone. And I wrote underneath that something about all of our wishes coming true, or our wildest dreams coming true, or something like that. I first started writing that and I said your instead of our. So basically I was negating myself and I wasn't including myself. So Pisces, sometimes we have a tendency to do that. And then also sometimes we have a tendency to give other people credit for the things that we've done, or we have a tendency to downplay our success or minimize our strides and accomplishments. But I really feel that with these cards, as you move through this transition, first of all, they're letting you know that things are about to change drastically in your life. And the way that you interact with people is about to change. The way that people interact with you, the way you interact with the environment, like all of these different energetic potentials and all of these different occurrences that you experience is going to completely, like, things are going to completely change. And it's not going to be obvious. It's going to be very subtle. But when you look back and you see the change, it's like you're going to realize that it's changed. And that's when Spirit wants you to understand your dynamic role in the situation. That's what I feel, okay? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, okay, guys? Y'all also be sure to go subscribe to the Underground. Now, we have transition, okay? And it says the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. So they don't want you to have, like, with this ease and grace, bless me. Thank you, Pisces. With this ease and grace being mentioned several times within both of these cards, I really feel like Spirit does not want you to stress or pressure yourself about anything. I feel like Spirit really wants you not necessarily just to, like, not be present, you know, and just be completely detached. That's not what I think. But I feel like if anything feels forced, it's like, go with the pull. Wherever you're being pulled, wherever you're being guided, it's going to feel effortless. Anything that does not feel effortless, anything, and I'm not saying, like, because sometimes we use excuses, and let's be real, because this is humanity and we are all humans, and I do the same thing too. But sometimes we use excuses and say, well, it doesn't feel good for me to do this because of whatever, right? But in reality, we're convincing ourselves that it's not right, or we're convincing ourselves that it's not easy because we're afraid. So don't confuse fear and laziness. I'm not saying you're lazy, but it is what it is, okay? Don't confuse fear and laziness with resistance. My house apparently just confirmed that, okay? So the card transition, it says transition can be described as the passage from one stage to another. However deeply or mildly its impacts, which I just talked about, our lives. However deeply or mildly it impacts our lives, transition always implies change of some sort. And most of us are afraid of change. We want things to stay the same. We want to stay in the comfort zone we've created. Unfortunately, change is the one certainty in life that we can all count on. That's what I was kind of saying earlier. Change is necessary to allow room for the new to emerge and the old to pass. Change is necessary for growth to occur. Change is a fundamental universal law. Transition describes this process of change, a time when things are moving, morphing, and shifting. And in the midst of this process, it's common for nothing to feel clear, comfortable, or safe. Being pushed and pulled from our existing state into one that is unfamiliar isn't easy. And the most feared transition of all is one we all face eventually: death. The transition from our physical bodies to the world of spirit. Because we have so little understanding of the true nature of our existence and of our connection to the cosmos, we tend to fear death as a perceived ending. As in this activation, the snake is the traditional symbol for death and transition in many cultures and belief systems, due to its perceived ability to be reborn many times during its lifetime by shedding its skin. Behind it, the background shows not only the grid of the flower of life, the connection with the earth plane, but also the Merkaba, a reference to our a reference to our existential ability to traverse between layers of time and dimensions. Interesting. It is back there. I don't know if the light is that great though. The colors indigo, violet, and magenta are indicators of our deep spiritual connection to the cosmos and the whole of existence, making any transition but a moment in an ongoing infinite journey. Now it says, try this. Take a moment to look at the transition image. How do you flow with the transitions in your life? What transitions are you afraid of? Look at the last transition that you went through and remember the gifts that came because of it. What will your next transition be? Go outside and see how nature goes through a constant cycle of death and rebirth in order to continue life. Celebrate your transitions. So something is really about to change in your life, and it's about to be, I feel, major. And I was definitely talking about this earlier. This is going to be like a major transformation or a major like shift, like the card said. And I really don't feel like you have a lot of control over it, Pisces. But I also I feel like Spirit wants you to understand, and I want you to remember that your role, the role that your energy plays on the situation, the role that your spirit plays on the situation, the role that your influence and your input plays on the situation is dynamic. It's powerful. It's masterful. It's not something to be scoffed at. It's something to be proud of. And I feel like you are going to look back at this particular moment in time whenever you may watch this, whether it's now or in the future. Shout out to those of you who are watching this in the future, though, because, okay, I'm just saying, go back and watch some of the videos from the past, too, Pisces. Whether it's now or in the future, you're going to remember this time as a very monumental moment in your life, okay? Yeah, but for real, if you go back and watch videos from the past, it doesn't matter I'm just telling you something. Tarot is a hard thing to do on YouTube because a lot of people who watch tarot, it's not necessarily for the right reasons. And a lot of people who come to channels, like they are very like short with their attention span. Like people in general have a short attention span. But people watching tarot have a really short attention span. And they don't really like stick around that long to get the message. Some of y'all do. That's why you're over here with me. But I'm saying it's beneficial sometimes to go back and watch like readings from maybe 6 to 8 months ago. Okay, sometimes even years ago. Because it's cool to watch the readings currently. But what I've found is that you may have a full circle moment, or you may have more understanding of a situation if you go back and you look at some of the energies from the past, because it seems like sometimes the messages may be a bit clearer, because it's like I'm filming this right now, but whatever's happening right now, whatever energy is being picked up on right now isn't completely understood because it's still unfolding. The energy that I picked up on in the past, maybe 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, that kind of energetic involvement has unfolded. I don't know. I just felt like I had to say that. What else for Pisces? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Live your life with both feet in. Doesn't that kind of look like that flower of life? Live your life with both feet in. Commit fully to being here. Wow. That feels like Spirit wants you to be present. Be present and aware when it comes to your reality. It says stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. Ooh. Uh-oh. They chewing y'all out. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. It's going to be okay. Even the situations that seem really difficult and hard, maybe even painful, stressful, confusing, anxious, whatever those, it's like, listen, it's going to be okay. It really is. And it's like, that's one thing about it. Like, I'm sick of worrying about shit. I'm sick of stressing about shit. I'm sick of, like, everybody, like, I mean, Chicken Little syndrome. Are we not? You know what I mean? Like, because it's like everybody's going to always be talking about how the sky is falling, the world is ending, this is it, all this other type of stuff. But we just keep managing to keep going. And I just feel like it would be a lot more beneficial not to give a fuck about all of that. Like, just focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what you enjoy. Focus on the things that you love, the people who you love, your pets and nature and, you know, activities that you enjoy. And I feel like that could be a part of this transition as well. I feel like a lot of the things that you want, Pisces, are on the other side of you just deciding to do what it is that you want to do. Spirit doesn't want you to take things too seriously. Like, whatever you may be hashing or rehashing in your mind, I feel like it was a result of whatever your spirit guided you to do in the moment. So if you were guided to do something or not do something, if you were guided to say something or not say something, if you were guided to go somewhere or not go somewhere, like whatever choices that you've been making recently with this card, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't allow like the criticism that you may feel within yourself or from others get you so distracted on whatever that is that you're not actually present in your life. Like, chill out. If you feel like you did something to upset someone, they'll get the fuck over it. And if they don't get over it, then maybe they weren't somebody who was meant to be in your life. Honestly. Like, if somebody's upset about something that you're doing, it goes both ways. Because sometimes people do things to us that show us that they're not meant to be in our lives. Because they take certain action or they do certain things, and it's an indicator that they aren't really, like, having our best interest at heart, right? But sometimes you may be responding or reacting to a situation, and it's not always good to respond or react. But I feel like there is a kind of a balance that I feel like happens subconsciously sometimes that we don't actually realize. Like, you might end up going off on somebody and cussing them the fuck out, and you might feel bad about it later. But the reason why your receptors and your brain and everything within you ended up cussing that motherfucker out was probably because they were doing something that's maybe triggered something negative inside of you, which is not good. Or they were like not necessarily having your best interest at heart, and you may have just gone off of a natural response to protect yourself and then feel bad about it later. But really, you know, even if that person doesn't want to deal with you anymore, or even if there was a situation where, you know, a relationship is lost or a situation is lost because of it, it's like it all happened that way for a reason. And it may have not necessarily even if you were the one who was made out to be the quote unquote bad guy, it still might not have been a situation that had your best interest at heart. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, because sometimes people do things to us that show us that they're not really having our best interest. And we can kind of like gauge, okay, yeah, they did that and it's real obvious. But sometimes there's more subtle situations where we may respond a certain way and we're like, damn, I don't know why I reacted like that. Why did I get so upset? Why did I, you know, react in that way? Why did I respond in that way? Why did I, you know, get emotional about that or whatever? And yes, there are certain things within us that may have been triggered, but it's like, part of it is because that's just another indicator of our internal compass and discernment going off, letting us know that a situation might not be in our best interest. Like, you might have just cussed somebody out because they deserve to get cussed out. You know? You might have just been in a situation where you look back on it and people may have judged you as if you overreacted, but it wasn't actually an overreaction. It was a response to a threatening or volatile or violent or negative situation. I hope that makes sense. What else for Pisces spirit? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. You're given a key. Answers. Yep. Knowing why won't help. You already know the truth. Time to unlock new doors. Yeah, so it's like you don't need any more closure in a situation. Spirit is telling you, like, there's no more closure to give. If you're like, why is this happening to me? It doesn't matter why. You know why. It's like whatever this is that's going on, I feel like Spirit wants you to use something as fuel. They want you to use whatever this is as fuel to like perpetuate your momentum through this transition or through this shift, because it's going to take a lot of your energy. Ooh, finances. It says, in it for the money, needs financial support, getting what you deserve. So somebody may have just been around you for like the benefit that you could bring to their life. They could have been possibly just in it for the money, or not really your friend, not really your, you know, support system, not really somebody who you can depend on. Somebody may need financial support. This could be you. But I feel like if you do need financial support, you're about to be given some type of answer or some type of key as to how you can get that, or something is going to be shown to you as to how you can get that. And I feel like if you do deserve some type of like retribution or justice for a situation financially, that's what you're going to end up getting. Ooh, harping. Won't let go of the issue. Dwelling on the past. Need to release the anger. Yeah. You may feel like you're owed financially for something, And you might be asking like why you aren't getting that. I feel like Spirit is basically saying like, because you're going back and hashing and rehashing the situation. We got that twice. Stop ruminating over what you did or didn't do. Let it go. And then harping, that's the same thing. Because it says let it go at the end, and this says won't let go of the issue. Dwelling on the past, need to release the anger. It's hard to let go of things that you feel like you deserve. But I feel like a situation from the past is preventing you from being able to prosper in your present. And I'm just being real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, honestly, I don't give a fuck if y'all like to hear what I have to say. I don't care if this is a popular, like, subject on this platform. But it's honestly some real ass shit. Because a lot of times, we block our own blessings. We prevent our own forward progress. Because a lot of times we don't want to hear the truth about ourselves. And it may not be everyone's truth who's watching this video. It may not be your truth right now. It may have been a truth that you've just recently realized about yourself. And now that's why you're in this position where energetically you're creating this dynamic shift or transition. But I feel like that's what you had to realize about a situation. It's like, I just feel like it's kind of like you had to let go of what you felt like you were owed in a situation, or you had to let go of what you felt like was done wrong to you in order to be able to see a path forward into a new reality, or into a reality that's more deserving of your time and energy, okay? Some of y'all may want to go watch the reading I did for the Nutcase Network. All the New Year's, or, well, whatever. All the readings that I did January 1st, I used these cards. I'm also going to use these for the love readings as well. And it's going to be the same format in each reading. But you might want to go watch that one as well. So, again, this is the Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle with the big cards. These cards right here are Messages of Cosmic Oracle cards. And these right here, what are they? Healing Heart Journey Oracle cards. And then we're going to use the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, okay? Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Thank you guys for being here. What is it that Pisces needs to know? What is the current situation? What are they going to be experiencing? What is their energy? And what is the advice for Pisces? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors for Pisces. Oh, wow. Ace of Swords. Definitely clarity. Definitely truth. Insight. Your intuition is really strong. There's an opening that's taking place. Like, there's a lot of cards in this deck that, like, have an open window behind it, or an open door or something like that. And I just feel like things are beginning to open up, or you're beginning to see the truth. Yeah. Ooh. Two of Swords. You could definitely be dealing with a Libra for some of you guys. I feel like some of you may have been jumping to conclusions about a situation because you didn't have all the details. You needed to do more research. But I feel like more information is beginning to come in. Ooh, and the Hierophant. Yeah, you're definitely learning the truth about a situation. More information is beginning to come in about a situation. Like, you didn't have all the details, and now there's a truth that's being realized or learned. There was some fear associated with this. Like, whatever you thought was going to happen, you were afraid because of what you thought was going to happen. But there's more information coming, or there's more communication coming. Like, I feel like there was something that you either recently were scared or afraid of, or it's something that you were paranoid about, worried about, or just not knowing. There was a lot of uncertainty and it caused your mind maybe to race with fear. But I feel like there's some type of clarity coming in that you're about to receive, information or documentation even. Or there's a lesson you're about to learn. What's the Ace of Swords for Pisces in this current situation? What's the Ace of Swords? Ooh. Oh, wow. The Page of Cups reversed. Okay. The Eight of Swords. It's like you were thinking the worst. And then the Queen of Swords, you were worried about something that wasn't even going to happen. But the fact that you were so worried about it happening, you may have brought it into fruition slightly. But I don't think it's actually really going to happen. Hold on. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Let me look at this Page of Cups real quick. Hold on. I just want to see what it is in reverse. Interestingly enough, I read this whole book, child, but I forgot. Creative blocks, doubt, negative views, not negative views. It could be because I said it. It says negative news, disappointment, emotional immaturity, procrastination, neediness. I don't know. You could have been procrastinating about something because it is the Page of Cups. That's your energy technically, Pisces. So there definitely could have been some fear or anxiety about something that wasn't even going to happen. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like you didn't have all the details or information. So it's like you may have been jumping to conclusions about a situation or a person. Or there could have been some type of anxiety about a situation. Anxiety could have caused some type of procrastination or creative blocks, maybe even doubt in yourself or your situation. I feel like you were worried about something bad happening, or maybe somebody finding out some type of negative information, or I don't know what this is. But there's truth here, okay? And with the Eight of Swords, that's just what it's saying. Like, it's something that you're worried or concerned about that's not actually going to happen. You may feel a lot of pressure right now. You may feel very like boxed in, closed in, like no way out of a situation. But there is a way out because the Queen of Swords is there. You just have to be creative in finding it. Or you have to like believe that it's possible to even find a solution. Like, I don't know what that is exactly. What else is this Ace of Swords? What's this Ace of Swords? There could also be somebody else who's worried about like you finding out the truth in a situation. This could be another Pisces, a Libra, like I said earlier, possibly a Gemini or Aquarius, because we saw the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Libra, strong Gemini. It could also be possibly like what was I gonna say, y'all? Hold on. A Taurus, a Virgo, because the Hierophant came out. Yeah, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, and then you have the Knight of Pentacles, so possibly Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius, or another Pisces. Yeah, the King of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, Cancer. And that was the same image. The person who's in this Chariot card is the same image as the person who's on the Queen of Swords. And she literally like passed away, and her husband promised her that he wouldn't marry again, but he did. And then when his new wife like fell ill or whatever, his prior deceased wife used all of her like energetic ability to come through and like take over the body of the new wife that was in the process of like passing away. And then I guess it ended up scaring the man half to death. I don't know if he passed too or what, but it's like it's indicative of her using all of her power and resources and abilities, and like believing in herself enough to be able to literally take over someone else's body. It's Edgar Allan Poe, so it's real morbid. There could be something that's really like an eyesore, something that's very like disheveled, broken down. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is your place of business, your home, but there's definitely someone who's a nuisance or very irritating, annoying. And they may be like causing you some type of trouble or something. But I also feel like, okay, it just seems to me like there's this feeling of resourcefulness. I feel like you're determined, Pisces, to do something. But I feel like you may not completely believe in your ability to be able to do it. I don't know. I feel like the worry or the stress of something coming out, like information, or the worry of the stress of like maybe failure in a situation could be like causing you to be overwhelmed about something that you really don't have to be overwhelmed about. But there's definitely truth coming out. Let me see. What is this? Because I don't really know exactly what this is, but we're about to see what it is. What's the Page of Cups reversed? I just heard delusional. I don't know if somebody was delusional, or maybe they were calling you delusional. I don't know. Somebody may want to pay you to go away, or you may want to pay someone to go away. What's the Page of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be paying someone here to go away, or paying someone. I don't know if this is like a bribe with the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I don't know if somebody's like at risk of going to jail, because the Chariot could be the police. It kind of feels like you guys or someone around you could be very determined to get rid of someone because they're a nuisance. So they may be, I don't know, somebody may see you as a nuisance or see you as delusional, but with the Queen of Pentacles there and the Six of Pentacles, I feel like there's some type of justice involved, balance with the scales. And I don't think the Queen of Pentacles is necessarily crazy, okay? What's the Queen of Pentacles with this Page of Cups reversed? I'm going to see what your energy is. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. I don't know. This could be your boss or somebody who works over you. There could be some like neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain. Death card. And the King of Wands. Somebody may have to change jobs. You could be trying to change jobs. The Page of Cups reversed. I'm kind of not connecting it. I'm going to be honest. Like, I feel something, but I'm not exactly sure. Like, I'm not exactly sure what this is trying to say. Oh, excuse me. There could be a situation. Let me see. You could be lacking emotion in a situation like, okay. This could be a situation where somebody puts you in some type of burden position, financial burden, emotional burden. I don't know. It just feels like somebody put you in a situation of stress, anxiety, maybe even physical like harm. And I don't think you really have a lot of emotion about the situation. I feel like you want somebody to pay to get rid of you. Like, if you want me to go away, pay me. Pisces. Like, this is the truth. You might be causing some type of nuisance for someone. Or some type of like... With this card, the Knight of Pentacles, that's what this is about. It's like he creates places that are eyesores so that people will pay him to leave. So I don't necessarily think that's what you're doing. But I feel like this is a situation where it's like you could be telling the truth to get someone to take some type of action that maybe they should have taken anyway. I feel like there could be Virgo energy here, Gemini energy, and maybe even like Sagittarius. But I don't think you're really in your feelings about this. I feel like, I don't know. This could have been how somebody made you feel, like with their actions. But let me see. There is a transformation or a change to someone's work or finances or something like that. The King of Wands. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was one of the cats. There could be a home involved here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be someone's home. Could be someone's marriage or relationship. Yeah, it's like someone goes from a very lucrative, prosperous, lush, abundant situation to a Cups, Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. And then something is investigated or something is discovered. And then it's like the Eight of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Judgment, which came out in the Netcase Network reading. Four of Cups, Temperance, and the Death card. Scorpio, Sagittarius, like I said, Scorpio again. Scorpio is really strong. There could be a Scorpio involved, Sagittarius involved. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody may not have liked some type of answer that was given. I really don't know what this is, okay? What's the Knight of Pentacles? I be trying to figure it out, though. Y'all tell me in the comments. Queen of Cups. Interesting. Yup. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Three of Pentacles. So there's a change happening. There's a shift. Time is involved. You may feel like it's time for you to start working on something new, but it may take a lot of work and you might have been procrastinating, Pisces, or that could have been somebody. But we got the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. So it's like, I feel like you're persevering and doing something even against like all odds. You may feel like it's time to change jobs. Like, I don't know. You could be this could just be as simple as a situation as like you're being late for work and you're calling out because you just want them to fire you. What's the Queen of Cups with this Knight of Pentacles? Like, you may be trying to be a nuisance so that somebody can get rid of you because you're tired of like working this job. It could just be that. Three of Cups, Five of Cups, and the King of Swords. Page of Cups and the Judgment. Yeah, it's like, I feel like somebody may offer you some type of settlement for something. Or it's like they're paying you to leave. Or they may be like, I don't know. It's very interesting, this reading. I'm not really sure what this is, but something is the truth. Oh, what's this Ace of Swords? Two of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Somebody may be worried about the truth coming out. Like, you may have the truth, and somebody is burdened or stressed because they don't want you to tell the truth. Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. Let me see. Okay. That's crazy. It's like somebody just refuses to see the truth, or they can't see the truth. What's Pisces energy in this situation, Spirit? Oh, damn. The Page of Pentacles. Ooh, Pisces. What are you doing? You're doing something in this bitch. You're literally like, there's an opportunity here for you to turn your life around in a situation. Yep. And the King of Pentacles at the bottom and the Four of Cups. But you can't be afraid of this change. Like, you're literally transforming, or you're changing into someone else. These same cards kind of like came up on the Nutcase Network. So it's like, literally, you might want to go watch that Alchemist reading, because that Page of Pentacles specifically talks about him turning like base metal lead into gold or something. You can literally transform your situation into something more stable and productive. I feel like there's some type of secret or key that lies within your subconscious. Okay, one more time, y'all. Yep, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. There goes that opportunity. Let me just look real quick at this Four of Cups, because yeah, like if there's a situation where you just feel unenthusiastic about something, Spirit is saying that, like, that maybe it's time for you to get like re-excited about something. You may feel like, you just may feel like uninterested in something, bored with something. Five of Cups, like, I don't know. You may feel like it's time for you to move on to something different. Like I said, this could be a job and you're just tired of working this job. You feel like you're being overworked. You're not being paid enough. You're not being paid your worth. Some of you don't realize that this truth is about to come out. But I also feel like if there's something that you've been working towards trying to build, I think that you may feel like it's not worth it anymore, or you may feel like it's just not gonna pan out the way you thought. You may be tired of trying, because I just feel really tired reading this. There may be a lot that you feel like you've had to sacrifice. And I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you to, like, it's okay. Like, there's definitely a situation that was hurtful to you, but they're trying to tell you, like, use it as fuel. But with this Page of Pentacles coming out as your energy, I do feel like you are using a situation as fuel. Like, there may have been a moment where you were kind of having a pity party, but I feel like you're using a situation as fuel to, like, motivate yourself to the next level of, like, your reality. What's the Page of Pentacles for Pisces energy? Yep, Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, child. The Six of Cups and the Six of Wands. Lord have mercy. Yeah, everything is not going to last forever. Like, things are always going to change, Pisces. All right. But I feel like the saying is coming to my mind. Like, that could be what you're thinking about. The best revenge is living well, because the Five of Swords was right there. I feel like a lot of you don't realize how confident and beautiful or attractive you are at this time. Whether it's not even just physically. Like, I feel like a lot of you don't see the truth about how other people see you. Like, you're actually winning. I also feel like there's victory and success. Like, you feel victorious in a situation. The more you work on, like, transforming something, building something, cultivating something, transmuting something, the more rewarding you feel in a situation. Like, that's how you beat the devil in this situation. You have past experience with the same type of situation. Like, whatever this is that you're going through. That's why the card was, like, telling you to look back on other times where you went through a major transition and what you learned from it, what you gained from it, how it was beneficial to you. What's the Page of Pentacles for Pisces? Yep, the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, y'all are clever. There's some type of clever way that you're using some type of loss as a gain. Sunday, June 20th, Sunday, June 21st, Sunday, June 22nd could be significant. Yeah, it's like whatever these emotions or feelings are that you've been feeling, it's like Spirit is saying, like, put this into your work. Invest that into like your work or your process or whatever you do. Transform it, because there's the potential for something to be really big and for something to grow. The Sun, oh my God. And the Six of Cups. I feel like you're trying to like use positive memories, positive thoughts. This could be affirmations as well with the Sun card and the Six of Cups. But it's like, you know, all good things must come to an end, but the best revenge in life is living well, and all these different sayings. I feel like you're saying these things, but I also feel like you're putting some type of emotion into your work to create a positive outcome. Joy and happiness and bliss. I also feel like some of you guys knew from your childhood that you were going to be successful. Or this is something you learned in your childhood, how to beat the devil, how to beat negative situations. This could have been a coping mechanism that you used as a child. And maybe they want you to implement that again. Also carefree, like carefree times. Something that you're working on may make you feel very like free. Or it could literally lead you to some type of freedom. Okay. What's the Knight of Cups? Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're really happy about some type of investment. Pisces, I just feel like you're feeling, you feel like you want to invest in something so that you can accomplish a goal. You really feel strongly about it. What's the Seven of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups? The Lovers. Again, well, I think that might have been in the other reading. Yeah, you're either making a choice to invest in someone's work or invest in your own work, or someone could be making a choice to invest in you, Gemini energy. Damn, Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords. But I feel like this is something that happened to you. Okay, so let me give y'all an example, right? I'm going to tell y'all some of my motherfucking business, and this is a reward for watching the video all the way through. So there was this hypocritical, fake-ass spiritual nigga who asked me out on a date but wanted me to suck his dick, okay? So basically I was like, no, I really don't want to suck your dick. Because at this point, I feel like all of that shit that you harp about, talking about transits and signs and everything, because you know it's a bunch of fake-ass spiritual niggas out here trying to, you know, get in bitches' panties. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. This man thought he was somebody because he got a little blue check mark or something on Instagram. And he thought he was somebody because he mentors athletes who are about to go to the league or wherever the fuck that they go, right? And he's got all these philosophies and things like that. So I was trying to give dude a chance because I'm like, okay, you know, we kind of doing similar things in different ways, but it's all, you know, to better the community, right? That's what I thought. But then every time I got around him, he wanted me to suck some dick. And I was just kind of like over it, because it was kind of like a situation where, nigga, if you practice what you preach, then you wouldn't be so driven by your flesh, and you would be able to have some type of self-control and restraints, and you would be able to respect my boundaries. But obviously you don't respect yourself and you don't have any boundaries. but you preaching about that type of shit, then okay, so I try to give this nigga a chance, right? So and I realized he only wanted me to suck dick, so I'm not about to do that. So it's like, okay, then he basically left me at a bar that I really didn't even want to go to. I was just trying to be nice, but I don't have to do that anymore. You know, I'm still working on it, y'all. Okay, okay. I was trying to keep it, I wasn't trying to be nice. I was actually trying to keep an open mind about, like, you know, the whole situation and not just push everybody away. But the nigga left me at a bar, and then I ended up getting slammed on my back by a security guard. And now I'm like having like head pain and back pain and things like that. And that's why I really haven't been filming and stuff. And it's okay. I just don't like when people, you know, target people and do people dirty and things like that. So, you know, I basically feel like, you know, yes, I did get rest. Like, I didn't even go out like I was supposed to on New Year's Eve. I didn't even really want to, though. I just kind of want to be to myself, because every time I try to make friends with people or get to know people, it just feels like people try to control me or act possessive of me and suppress me. And I'm just tired, and I just want to work, and I just want to read cards, because it makes me really happy to do this. And, you know, it was a very traumatizing situation, because even though I had a couple of drinks, it wasn't a situation where I was being rude to anybody. I just have come to find out that the place we went was actually kind of like, I don't know, it seemed a little racist, you know what I mean? So somebody accused me of drinking their drink, which doesn't make any sense, because I had already purchased my drinks for myself, had receipts and everything. But an older Caucasian man thought that I had stolen his drink, and I stood up for myself and defended myself, and a black male security guard decided that it was okay to pick me up after I was already outside of the bar, scrape me against the wall of the door of the bar, and then forcefully, with all of his energy and all of his strength, slam me onto the ground on my back and my head and my neck. So I guess what I'm saying is that the revenge that I'm going to gain is not from necessarily like putting curses on these people and doing all that. Like, that's not from that. My revenge is going to be from literally helping you guys reach your fullest potential and understanding where your priorities lie. My revenge is going to be being able to cultivate a spiritual business with honesty and integrity. My revenge is going to be putting my children through college, or supporting them and investing in their business plans. My revenge is going to be literally living well. Because the reason I said that is because you have the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords with this Lover's card. There's some type of painful situation. There's some type of hurtful betrayal. Because that was a betrayal. Like, it hurt me when that guy left me up there. And I was just trying to, like, gather myself. And, you know, when people say that whatever they say about dating and women and black women and all these other things, like, I just don't care. Just treat me as a human, or leave me the fuck alone. Like, if you're going to come here and you're going to watch me and you're not going to subscribe and you're not going to like the video and you're not going to engage, and you just want to come here and see what I say about your situation and, you know, things like that, I could do without that. I really, you know, I could do without that. You know? So it's kind of like a situation where I just feel like you guys, I don't think you're having a pity party, because the Three of Swords is here with the Ten of Swords. It's like you might have cried for a little bit. But I feel like majority of the situation was you. It's like your emotion or your feelings have been transmuted into you finding a creative solution, making a choice to find a creative solution to, you know, better yourself or move yourself forward in a situation, to put that energy, to put that pain, to put that sadness into your work and literally have it show for itself, you know, what you're made of in a situation. And that's why I feel like the Page of Pentacles is here, because it's about to create like a major opportunity. What's this Two of Swords with the Ace of Swords? I feel like you don't care about anything else besides the truth or like facts. What's the Two of Swords? Strength. Ooh, excuse me. Four of Wands and the Three of Swords. Some of you may feel like you want to tell the truth about a situation. Somebody may not want you to tell the truth about a situation. But I just know that it's like you're realizing the truth. It's like you're starting not to give a fuck about whatever this shit is that was holding you back or that you were feeling emotional about. You're starting not to give a fuck about whatever that is. I feel like some of you guys are finally having the courage to look at the things that you weren't seeing, either about yourself or about other people in your life, so that you can take back control of your life. Because you were it's like you realized, or you're beginning to realize, that you've been losing a lot, or you've been holding back a lot. Maybe not speaking up, maybe not, you know, being honest with yourself, but it's like you've been losing a lot or holding yourself back a lot because you refuse to see the truth about different relationships and connections that you have with people, or different actions that you were taking that put you in certain positions to be vulnerable. Okay, we're not going to even sit there in front. I understand I was at a bar and I was drinking, and there were maybe some things that I said. Bitch, I don't even know what the fuck I said. I was definitely, I know what I said, because let me watch my words, because I'll be ready to cuss somebody out on here. But a Caucasian man accused me of stealing his fucking drink when his drunk ass probably drank it. So I definitely stood up for myself in a situation where I was surrounded by people who didn't give a fuck about me. And I wasn't going to allow someone to tarnish my character. And basically, I didn't even care if they tarnished my character. But I was just trying to get out of that situation. And instead of being just politely walked out, I was berated, harassed, and then slammed on the ground like I was a linebacker. Okay? And that shit ain't right. So, you know, it is what it is. Listen, I'm not going to intentionally put myself in situations where I'm, you know, whatever. It's not about me. But I just feel like a lot of times I'm just over it. I'm over the whole, like, we don't give a fuck about black women. Let's abuse them as much as possible because they're black women. Like, I'm over that shit. Because if I was a white woman, he would have never did that shit. But it be your own people, right? But you know what they say. Black women are the problem, and black men have always, you know, they're always right. And they, you know, they always know best, and they always have our back in situations. As black women, we can depend on every black man to have our back. And if ever we talk bad about one, here comes the army of y'all saying it ain't everybody. Well, it's every single one that I've met. So, you know, Let me get out this reading, y'all. What is the advice? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups. Don't avoid situations. Okay. I also feel like some of you just want to work. I feel like you don't care about like drinking, going out. You don't want to be around friends. I feel like you just want to be to yourself. You just want to be left alone. The Hierophant again and the Three of Wands. I feel like there's going to be some type of hidden information that is going to be given to you, or there's some type of information that is going to be shared with you, knowledge that's going to be shared with you. And I feel like there could be some type of celebration that you could expect in the near future, okay? What is the Three of Cups? You can't hide away and avoid the inevitable, though. Yeah, Six of Wands. Wow, okay. King of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the devil is watching you, Pisces. He's right there. And he's also right there. Okay. The devil is definitely watching you, but he's upset because you're like outsmarting him. Because I feel like people sometimes see you as like a misfit or a vagabond or someone, you know, I don't know, someone who's, you know, not important. But I also feel like you have a lot of knowledge because we just saw the Hierophant. You have a lot of information and knowledge about what's coming. And people are trying to avoid what's coming. I feel like leverage what you know, leverage your information with like your skills. But don't try to run from situations. Face situations head on. Okay. What's the Three of Cups with the Six of Wands? I feel like there is going to be a reason to celebrate. Celebrate your victories as well. Yeah. Ooh, Queen of Swords, bitch. Don't ever. I feel like you definitely are about to outsmart somebody. You know how to win. You know how to beat someone in a situation. Because I feel like they're trying to avoid the truth. The devil's over here too. Or the plague. I feel like somebody is lurking or stalking you. But I feel like you know. And that's why you're winning. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like some type of information that you have. Or a new idea that you have. Is how you're going to succeed in a situation. How you're going to avoid some type of like negativity. But also like being realistic and not running from something is going to help you too. Ooh, Two of Swords. I feel like someone is afraid of what you know. That's I keep getting that message. Like someone is afraid of what you know. Now, this Page of Swords definitely is about information. It says ideas, enthusiasm, energy, excitement, learning, communication. So your enthusiasm is coming back for something, and that's what's leading you to like gain momentum and attention and success. You're discovering yourself, which is showing you how much power that you have in a situation. Yeah, I feel like you were kind of closed off before. You maybe were having a pity party and you didn't want to see the truth. I feel like the truth had to do with you, like, being able to overcome whatever this is. You just wanted to be, like, in a moment of, like, sadness or weakness. You just wanted to have a moment to breathe, I feel. I feel like a lot of you just wanted to have a minute. Like, give me a second to, like, gather myself, to get ready for something. It says to know all were the curse of a friend, because the thirst to know is forever unquenchable, since to quench it would be to extinguish the soul's self. To know all were the curse of a fiend, because the thirst to know is forever unquenchable. Since to quench it, it would extinguish the soul's self. You're really smart, Pisces. And I feel like you're discovering how smart you truly are. And it's in different ways. I feel like you are communicating successfully to, like, avoid some type of issue or problem. I feel like you are going to outsmart some type of negativity or somebody who's trying to get you caught up in something. What's the Six of Cups? I mean, shit. What's the Six of Wands? Y'all be sure to like the video, guys. Four of Wands. Ooh, and the Hierophant again. This could be a marriage, a wedding, a relationship, a successful partnership. Oh my God, the Six of Wands again. This could also be a commitment to accomplishing your goals. Okay. This is a commitment to, yeah, it could be a commitment to accomplishing your goals, a commitment to being successful. I feel like you may be getting recognition for your commitment. Okay, and then we have the Four of Swords. Or commitment to your relationship with God, with spirit, with source. They're still setting off fireworks, child. I definitely feel like there's someone who is in the crowd who does not want to see you succeed. What's this Queen of Swords? Ace of Wands. Yeah, you got a new idea. You got an idea of something. You're inspired to do something, or you inspire others. You give other people inspiring ideas. You're about to get paid for that. What, and that's going to be like your payback for something. That's what I was saying earlier. I believe that's what I was saying earlier. I know this reading is long as fuck. What's the Queen of Swords? King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So this could be a Sagittarius, possibly Leo or Aries, Gemini. What else did we say earlier? I don't know. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe Libra. The World and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I don't know. This could be something about the internet, online. Nine of Wands. Somebody could be nervous about something. I feel like somebody is stressed out about what you know, about who you are, what you're going to say. I feel like somebody may want you to be quiet. Somebody may want you to be afraid to speak up, or afraid to, like, speak about what you know. This may be something that you feel like automatically. I feel like there's a time of juggling or uncertainty that could be coming to an end for you. I feel like there's someone here who's burdened by the fact that you have an idea, or they're stressed out about what you know, or they're worried about you finding someone new and being in like a successful marriage or relationship. Spirit could also be telling you to date, go to parties, do, meet people, go out, do events. What's the Three of Cups? What's the Three of Cups up there? Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be celebrations for you. I feel like there's positivity here, but I also feel like there's like an air of lurkiness. Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, be very cautious about people who are, I don't know, trying to be your friend, coming towards you to date you, because they may be creating illusions. What's the Seven of Wands? Protect yourself. Yeah, it's like somebody's coming towards you and Spirit wants you to like defend your position, protect yourself, like, because I feel like you've gone through something. You've taken the long road, the road less traveled, the more difficult road. It's like you worked really hard with this Ten of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you don't care about what other people want right now, Pisces. I feel like you really don't give a fuck about how other people feel about what you're saying or what you're doing. I feel like you're going to say and do what you feel like Spirit calls you to say and do. And that's what's leading you to some type of successful level. And I feel like you were maybe afraid to share your knowledge or to share what it is that you know because you didn't know maybe how people were going to handle it or how they were going to take it. There are going to be a lot of people who are coming at you. Yep. And there's the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to be coming at you trying to take what it is that you have or discredit you or make it seem like you're a liar or something. This could be in a specific situation. It may not. But I just feel like Spirit is saying stand your ground. Defend yourself. Take action to protect yourself. Look out for yourself first. Because I feel like not everybody is happy about this. Not everybody wants you to tell the truth. Not everybody wants you to express yourself. Not everybody is ready to hear the truth. But it's like, should you really give a fuck? No. I feel like you should say whatever it is that Spirit is calling you to say. God dang. I didn't know this reading was going to be that long, child. Y'all be sure to like the video, subscribe. All right, what is the advice for Pisces in this situation, Spirit? What is the advice? What is the advice? Give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Don't be afraid to, like, I feel like it's okay to kind of let your guard down, but definitely don't let people take advantage of you. Like, there's a balancing act here that I feel like you're trying to learn how to master, Pisces, as you transform and you transition into this new phase of your life. There are going to be times where people are going to come. There's a lot of people that could be coming at you sexually. And Spirit wants you to definitely protect yourself. Use protection. Okay. And I feel like what this advice is over here is like give and take. Yes. If you give a little bit, that doesn't mean give everything. If you give a little bit and you see that somebody's just trying to keep taking from you, cut them the fuck off. Kick rocks barefoot with no shoes on, fresh out the bathtub, bitch. But if you give a little bit and they give a little bit and you give a little bit and they give a little bit and it's equal reciprocity, it's all right to kind of like open up. Now it says gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work. I thought it said New York. So you might end up going to New York. Okay, once again, gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. Interesting. Ooh, and looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. Yep. So I feel like that's work or personal. Like if there's somebody who is not like tickling your fancy or somebody who is not giving you what you feel like you deserve, it's no equal reciprocity. If there's somebody who is trying to use you or a situation, whether it's a friend, a family member, a work situation, or a lover, I feel like Spirit is basically saying that if it's not aligned with like your overall life purpose or like your path and what you're meant to do, it's okay for you to not settle for it. Okay. But I don't even know what this reading is going to be called, y'all. I just feel like it was all over the place. I feel like there's a lot that Spirit wants you to know going into this new year. But most of all, I feel like this was about the fact that you can't change the past, okay? I feel like a lot of you are about to get what you need in a situation, especially financially, but I feel like because you are not settling for things that are beneath you or because of the fact that you just continue to strive to be better and greater, you are essentially touching the situation, touching the energy, touching the dynamics of the situation and causing some type of transition. So they want you to pay attention to this and remember this once you see these changes start to materialize. I love you, Pisces. Put a brain in the comments if it resonated. Go subscribe to the Underground, you guys. And if you want to purchase a personal reading, they are 10% off right now. Please be sure to go do that because this 10% is only going to be active until the 15th of January. After that point, it's going to go down to 5% off. And that 5% is only going to be active until February 1st. So you really do not have that much time. So go ahead, click the link in the description box, book your reading now, put in the code BIG10 so you can get the 10% off. And I can't wait to see you guys there. For sure, though, go subscribe to the Underground. If one of you each, if you haven't already, go subscribe to the Underground. We will be able to reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. I love you guys. As always, I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to see you on the next reading. And remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.